Welcome to the deep dive. You know, when people think Japan, Tokyo, and Kyoto, they often spring to mind first, right?
Absolutely. They're the big names.
But today, we're going to venture a little off that well-trodden path. We're diving into Yokohama.
A city with a really unique allure.
Yeah, and forget the standard tourist info. We want to get into the city's hidden stories, the kind of charm that really sticks with you.
That personal perspective.
Exactly. My own wanderings there, I've found some really captivating spots, and I'm, well, pretty excited to share that side of it.
So we're talking history, culture, daily life.
Definitely. We'll uncover historical corners, international echoes, find tastes maybe you haven't heard of, and even some serene escapes right in the middle of all the buzz.
Sounds great. The goal isn't just listing things right.
Hmm.
It's about conveying the spirit of Yokohama.
Precisely. Insights that give you a deeper feel for this port city.
How its history as a gateway shaped it, the food adventures beyond the obvious.
Right, and even finding ways to relax, surprisingly traditional ways, within this modern cityscape.
It's about understanding what makes Yokohama, well, Yokohama. Those little details.
Okay, let's start maybe by stepping into Yamate and Moromachi, these historical districts.
Oh, yes. The moment you walk there, the atmosphere changes.
It really does. It's like turning a page in history, but you're actually walking through it.
And what's fascinating is that tangible legacy,
Yeah,
from the former Western residents,
right.
Yamate and Motomaki. They were major residential areas for foreigners back when Yokohama was just opening up as an international port.
And it's not just a footnote. You see it.
Exactly. It's etched right into the architecture.
Yeah,
These Western-style buildings, many beautifully kept up. It's quite striking in Japan.
totally. And it's not just like one or two buildings scattered around. Whole streets have this different feel.
A different era.
Yeah, and this preservation, it feels like it shows a real appreciation for those international roots. You feel that blend, not just in the buildings, but like the shops, the quiet cafes. There's this international vibe mixed with Japanese tradition.
It really underscores Yokohama's long history as a connector, Japan, to the wider world.
Yeah.
And if you think about that broader context, Yokohama's early interaction with other nations, it wasn't just brief. It really got into the city's DNA.
Became part of its identity.
Right.
Right.
And Yamate and Motomaki give you a very real sense of that fusion. It's a unique historical layer.
Speaking of unique flavors,
Yeah.
let's talk food. Beyond, the usual suspects.
Yes. Chinatown is great, obviously, but there's more.
So much more. I found these incredible little eateries tucked away, places that tell a different story about Yokohama and food.
And the cafe culture there is particularly interesting, wouldn't you say?
Oh, definitely. It's deep-rooted.
You've got everything from the traditional kisaten, those wonderfully retro coffee shops, to the really sleek modern places, the specialty coffee roasters. The variety itself says something.
It really does. You can step into a kisaten and just feel transported back in time. The atmosphere, the strong coffee, sometimes those simple, comforting meals.
That nostalgic charm.
Yeah. And then maybe just around the corner, you find a place like Swell Coffee Roasters Lab, totally focused on the art and science of coffee, beans from everywhere.
That whole spectrum shows how ingrained coffee culture is. It wasn't just a passing fad.
Not at all.
Well, think about it. As one of the first ports open to the West, Yokohama got new goods, new ideas early on. Coffee was definitely one.
So it became part of daily life sooner than other places.
Seems that way. It wasn't just a novelty. And that history is still alive in today's cafe scene. It feels very present.
And beyond coffee, you really should try some of the unique local dishes. Have you ever had Yokohama-style Neapolitan pasta?
Ah, Neapolitan, yes. It's surprisingly good, isn't it?
It really is. That slightly sweet ketchup-based sauce, sausage, peppers, onions. It's comfort food, but distinct.
You find it in various local spots, not just tourist places.
Exactly. And it shows Yokohama's knack for adapting things, creating its own traditions. These are the kind of local favorites that really make exploring the food scene worthwhile, beyond the usual recommendations.
It really highlights that aspect of travel, doesn't it? Seeking out those everyday places, the local dishes.
For sure.
Trying Neapolitan in a neighborhood cafe gives you a much more, intimate glimpse into daily life there.
An authentic feel. Okay, so after all that walking and eating, maybe time to unwind.
Always a good idea.
And Yokohama has this truly distinctive option right in the middle of modern Minato Mirai, the Tennen Onsen Yokohama Minato Mirai Manyo Club.
Ah, the Manual Club. It's quite something. An oasis?
It really is, amidst all that urban energy.
And that's what's remarkable, the contrast. You're surrounded by this super modern, dynamic cityscape.
Gleaming skyscrapers.
Right. And yet you can step inside and immerse yourself in a traditional Japanese hot spring, an onsen.
And it's the real deal, not just some themed bath.
Exactly. Natural spring water.
It's such a cool juxtaposition. One minute you're looking at the skyline, the next you're soaking in these amazing mineral-rich waters.
They have different baths too, right?
Yeah.
Including that dark water.
Yeah, the kuroi, that black hot spring water. It feels incredible, really silky, and it's supposed to be great for you.
Kuroyu.
It's just a unique way to de-stress right in the city center. It really shows how Yokohama blends old and new.
Unexpectedly.
Yeah.
And think about memorable travel experiences. Often it's those moments of unexpected calm, right?
Definitely.
The Mainyo Club offers exactly that, a chance to connect with a core part of Japanese culture, the onsen, without leaving the city's bus.
A perfect balance for exploring.
Urban exploration plus genuine relaxation.
Okay, now for something maybe a bit more playful, interactive.
Let me guess. Cup noodles.
You got it. The Cup Noodles Museum, Yokohama. I know, it might sound a bit quirky.
It does a little bit.
But it's surprisingly engaging, and it gives you this real insight into a global phenomenon that actually started there.
What's interesting is how it takes this everyday thing, cup noodles, and turns it into a story of like innovation and global reach.
Totally. It showcases Japanese creativity, how a simple idea can just explode.
And it's very hands-on, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that's the best part. You get to design your own personalized cup noodle. Choose the soup, the toppings.
That makes it fun for everyone, I imagine.
Definitely. Whether you're a foodie or just looking for something different, lighthearted, and learning the history, the ingenuity behind instant ramen, it's genuinely eye-opening.
You realize there's this whole compelling story behind something you see everywhere.
Exactly. An aha moment.
It makes you think, doesn't it? About the stories behind everyday things we take for granted. The museum encourages that curiosity. It's surprisingly insightful.
And fun. Okay, finally, as we sort of wrap up this look at Yokohama's charm, we have to talk about the water, the sea connection.
Crucial for a port city. It's central to its identity.
And there's so many ways to experience the harbor.
The key is the different perspectives you can get. On the water or just walking alongside it.
Right, like hopping on the sea bass water bus, you get these fantastic, almost cinematic views of the skyline, totally different angle.
Gives you a real sense of the scale.
Or you can just wander through Minato Mirai, those modern waterfront areas like Marine and Waki Yokohama. Great mix of shops, places to eat.
And just the views.
Views. And that sea breeze, it's just, there's a really calming atmosphere around the harbor. Perfect for a stroll or just finding a bench.
Soaking it in.
Yeah.
And if we link that back to inspiring travel, the water side really captures that blend of Yokohama, doesn't it? Modern energy, historical roots.
You feel its connection to the sea, its port legacy.
Exactly. Contemporary dynamism alongside that deep maritime history.
So, as you can probably tell, Yokohama offers this incredible mix. Historical charm, modern buzz, unique cultural bits, way beyond the usual tourist trail.
It really rewards a bit of deeper exploration.
Yeah. What awaits you there is that chance for personal discovery, those moments where you connect with Japanese culture, daily life, in ways you maybe didn't expect.
Sensing the past in Yamate, finding surprising flavors in little cafes.
Relaxing in a city center onsen.
Getting creative with cup noodles.
Feeling that sea breeze, it's all there.
It's about finding those connections.
We really hope this deep dive has sparked some interest, maybe inspired you to consider exploring these less conventional sides of Yokohama.
To venture off the beaten path a bit.
And create a trip that's truly memorable, truly personal.
Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Yokohama.
And as you think about maybe visiting Yokohama yourself, here's something to ponder. How does this unique port city, shaped by all that international exchange, but also driven by modern innovation, how does that truly define its character?
Yeah.
And what personal, unforgettable moments might be waiting just for you in this fascinating Japanese destination?